It's time to put an end to things, get closure, and move on. Welcome to the Moral Compass. My name is Dalmain Love, where my aim is to assist you to move through life a little bit with ease, with a little bit more ease through life, and make tweaks to your behavior and mindset through the wisdom of Ifa through the Odus. Today's Odu is about moving on, settling down, getting things in order. With this Odu, Ifa is saying that you feel very pressure in your mundane life, meaning your mundane affairs, right? Your day-to-day living. And Ifa is also saying there are relationship issues when this Odu comes on the board or the map. Ifa says that some of you may be having nightmares and may have hidden enemies, so be mindful of that. And they mostly could be women. Ifa wants the client to know that you have to be down to earth and practical, but I'll go over what's going on and why practicality and moving forward is where we're at, because right now you're in a stage of coming into the next cycle or the next set of Odus, okay? With this, Ifa says that you may want to move. This is the time where you want to get past the blockages and move Lucy Progreso and get past the delays. Ifa is saying you're trying to hold something in your life together, or you're trying to put the pieces back of your life together, and or a relationship at that fact. Ifa is saying that at this moment you're looking for stability and to get some closure to move on with your life. Okay. Ifa is also saying that some of you may be divorced or separated, ended a relationship, or you're headed in that direction because that person betrayed you, or you feel like you're the only one really moving the relationship. So if you don't put any more effort, that relationship falls. So what is the solution that Ifa gives when this Odu hits the map? This is the realm of the Holy Mothers in the South. The direction of the South has a lot to do with our emotions and bringing what we want to manifest, what we want to bring forth in our lives into our daily being, meaning achieving our goals here. Okay, so that's why I said before that Ifa speaks about being practical, moving towards the issues you're having now, using your common sense, what's real, using the facts, and going ahead with that. Ifa says for those who are having issues really settling down and are probably moving from house to house, Ifa says that you have to move back to your place of birth, your city of birth, or just move south, okay? So if you lived in the northern part, Lucy Progreso, if you lived in the northern part of your city and you can't move to your city or place of birth, move to a southern part of that state, okay? Now, Ifa also suggests that those of you who are within the spirituality or of Catholic, who do pray to Catholic saints, to please pray to Santa Barbara, that's Saint Barbara, one of the icons of Chango when synchronicities, Lucy Progreso, were being utilized in the faith back in the day and up to still today, okay? Ifa says also that you need to pay attention to your dreams because they are giving you the guidance. The ancestors on the metaphysical plane are giving you the guidance that you need. Also, a lot of you are being watched over from a female ancestor, either on your mother or father's side. In my spiritual practice, the mother side is always the strongest, no matter how your relationship with your mother is. The mother side is always the strongest, but that's not always the case. Please refer to a babalao, or specifically a tata, a yaya, who can guide you with that, okay? The tatas and yayas who work with the mpungus, okay? I'm just staying within my scope of practice, okay? Let's move on. Ifa says you need to give yourself more credit. You've come so far. And if you haven't reached your goals, you need to keep pushing because you will achieve them. You will succeed in what you're doing, okay? Ifa also advises not to hesitate to try new things. If that route is not working for your goals, try a different route. Go around it or take a pause and then re-strategize how you're going to move forward. Because in this In this quadro of Odus, sorry, I shook the thingy. In this quadro of Odus, we got Oyeku to the west. We got Baba Ejiogbe. Hold on, we're four. Yeah, we got Baba Ejiogbe to the east. We got Iwori Mei to the north. And of course, we have Idi Mei to the south, which is on this plate. What does all this mean? It means that you're trying to find your way. Okay, you're hesitating. You lack the support. You got people around you, but they're not really supporting you. To the west, we have Oyeku. That talks about changing. That talks about, okay, we need to end some professional relationships. We need to end some romantic relationships in order to move forward, Lucy Pogreso, because they're holding us back. Here with Iwori Mei, you really gotta sit there and analyze your life and what you want to the future. But we don't want to get too in our heads that we don't know how to come out. Okay, but Iwori in this sense, in this cycle, is saying that to take a good look at those around you and what you want for your life and keep moving. Okay, because even though you're lacking the support, you need to be your own support at this time. Okay, so it's all about being practical, getting that closure you need, even though you're not getting the closure from the people who probably need to apologize or to get that closure from, and move forward and give yourself more credit. Okay, if I'm saying that certain vices also need to be released from your life in order to reach certain spiritual heights. Okay, certain vices, not to be so materialistic, Lucy Pogreso, in order to reach certain spiritual heights in your life. If I also advises that you will rise above the current difficulties that you are going through. Okay, and in the end, you will definitely win. When it comes, Lucy Pogreso, when it comes to the ancestors, it's showing that life here is in a zigzag. As you can see, this pattern is going in the zigzag, okay? And the peak of this triangle is heading to the right. So there's something that you feel like you're stuck again, or you don't want to repeat the same cycle, or you're going back to something that you're more familiar with. And again, I see the circle, Lucy Pogreso, in that you don't want to keep moving in circles. You want to move ahead, and you will. Sometimes you got to circle back, Lucy Pogreso, to get to where you want to be. I do see a separation here from the past, from a long, long time ago. You guys created your distance. You're a homebody. This person wants to move and be all out about, and you're not on that. Also, this person is always out for themselves, and you're the type that looks for, Lucy Pogreso, that only looks for the well-being of others. Now you have to put that energy back into yourself, but also distance yourself from people who take, and do not want to reciprocate. Okay, so all in all, it's all about you. It's all about grounding yourself, coming to a conclusion, getting that closure, being practical, and moving forward. I hope this helped. I'll see you in the next video. Iboru, Iboya, Ibocheche, y'all.